Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The Juice Review Show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapours. Now, the two I want to show you today are from Barron's Choice. I'll show you a little show up with the label there. And the two I'll be showing you today are the lemon cheesecake and the raspberry cheesecake. Okay, before I go any further, any opinions or views I expressed during this review are mine and mine alone. I have not been paid to do this review. I have also not paid for the product. It was given to me for review purposes. My weapon of choice today will be, oh yes, it's still the RX200, and that's got the Mako dripper dual clappened to 0.34. Now, how I normally start these videos off, I normally go through bottle safety warnings, blah 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 blah. But Barron, the guy who actually makes this stuff, has informed me that these labels are about to change. So I won't be concentrating too much on the labels because they're getting updated. They're going to be waterproof vinyl labels, which is, yeah, that's spot on straight away because paper labels, well, I'll show you why they're getting updated. They're going to be fully EU compliant. So, like I said, I'm not going to concentrate too much on the current labels because they are set to change if they haven't already, actually, very soon. As per industry standard, we have a child-proof dropper. You've got to. I say the labels. I mean, this is the labels as a shirt, and I'll show you the reason why he's now updating them and changing them. This is one that's had some pocket abuse. This one's had about a week of pocket abuse, and as you can see, yeah, they don't last. The problem with these paper ones, and I wish a lot more companies would get it into their heads, is accidents can happen. You can accidentally have a little dribble of juice go down the side of your bottle, goes across the label. Now, if you've got what they're now going to update to, the vinyl waterproof ones, that's not an issue. You can just wipe it off with a cloth, wipe it off with a tissue, and it's clean again. But with these paper ones, you get that, and then you lose warnings, and you lose batch dates, and you lose when their actual sell-by date is. So yeah, if more companies can go towards proper, decent, wipeable labels that will not crumble if you accidentally get an ickle bit of juice on it, that would be superb. Anyway, move on to the juice. I'm going to start off with the raspberry cheesecake. Both juices today I'm doing are 3 milligrams and both are 70/30 VGPG. Let's have a little snifter at the raspberry. Ooh. There's a very nice raspberry mixed in cheesecake. Ooh. It's actually a very nice smell. But other thing I do like about these bottles is the dripper. It is a nice length. It's not overly fat. Because I have found with some companies when they put these really thick old droppers in their bottles, which is fine if you're doing up to about 60/40 VG/PG. 70–80% VG, because of how thick it is, it hangs and it just clings to the outside of the dropper. So when you try to put it back into the actual bottle, you catch the edge. And then of course everyone thinks, oh my god, I've got a leaky bottle. You haven't. What you've done is you've just got a bit of excess on your thing, put it in like that, it's got the side, and just comes. So it's not got a too thick dropper on that, which is, I know it sounds silly, but it is annoying when you all of a sudden get out of your pocket and you go, oh, that's my bottle leaked. Well, no, it hasn't. You've just got to be a heck of a lot more careful trying to put it in. What we're going to start off today? A little bit lower than that, I think. I think we'll start about there. We'll start 42 watts, which is just under 3.8 volts. Ooh, that's rather. Right, vapor production is good. Well, I say it's good. It's what it should be for a 70/30. It's going to be good anyway. There's no throat hit to this juice, so that's another plus point for myself personally. But flavour, this scores really highly on. Oh, it's an absolute spot on raspberry cheesecake. The fresh ripe raspberries on the inhale with the cheesecake as well are blended perfectly. And to be fair, the exhale is practically the same as the inhale. The only extra bonus that you get on the exhale is you get the biscuity base. And it's not been overdone. Nothing's taken over or fighting for the attention over anything else. Everything is actually evenly matched. The lasting taste you have at the end is that biscuity base. The biscuit base tastes a lot. There was a flavouring I used to have from Chef's Favour called a butter sugar cookie, and it's that kind of base. It is a buttery biscuit base, but but before all that, you've got this lovely raspberry cheesecake, and that is on the inhale and the exhale. That doesn't deviate, and I'm on quite a low setting. I'm going to go up a bit. Oh my god, right there. Right, I'm going to go up to 49.4 watts, which is 4.1 volts. Oh, this creamy raspberry strawberry, talking at my house now, raspberry creamy cheesecake is absolutely gorgeous, and it is just like having a lovely dessert after a meal. And that nice buttery biscuit base. Oh, this is really good. I'm really impressed with this. There seems to be a wealth of these now coming out, and some of them have been a tad hit and miss on how they've been, but this is superb. Right, I'm going to go up to 55 watts, which is 4.3 volts. Flavour production is a fogger. Flavour production is still there. Nothing's really going. I'm just going to have a nice little drip there because I'm going to try it one more higher up, and I don't particularly want to dry it. No, that's the lemon cheesecake, and that would be bad. Oh, it's Death Bite cheesecake. That is really nice. Right, I'll go up one more time. I'm going to take this up to 4.5 volts. We'll just have 4.52, which is 60 watts. The flavour's just increasing. This is not losing flavour at all. Sometimes you find ones that are really good low down, medium or high up. This one's been good across the range. The only difference is as I've gone up, that raspberry's coming out, that's absolutely zinging out of the dripper. Oh. I'm going to go up one more time. Yeah, 66.3, which is 4.75 volts. Do this one high. Do this one high. It is absolutely amazing high. Oh, that raspberry has got such a pizzazz to it. Pizzazz. Oh, Raspberry does take more of a forefront the higher you go up, but that's not a bad thing. This raspberry is absolutely gorgeous. Then the cheesecake kind of decides to join in, and the biscuity base at the end, that's enhanced with the extra power as well. But everything seems to stay in them, all the flavours seem to stay in the mouth a bit longer, so it is a proper full mouthful of cheesecake that you're getting back. Oh. Oh, I've got to admit, guys, if you like your desserts, and excuse the label I've explained, get the raspberry cheesecake. Raspberry cheesecake from Barron's Choice is absolutely amazing. Oh. It's actually that good. I don't really want to do the second one. I just want to do the rest of the video doing this juice. Oh. Oh, so I'm not doing that, and then I'll move on to the lemon cheesecake. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, we'll give this a blowout. Well, you can't see me. Lemon cheesecake. Ah, see what you're like. Ah. Not only is this lid childproof, it's idiot proof. Oh, that's better. I'm doing it now. Oh, now that sounds good as well. Oh, I'll tell you exactly what that smells like. Lemon zest. That smells like grated up lemon rind. Ooh. Now, these at the moment, as far as I'm aware, are only available through the Barron Choices Facebook page. And if that raspberry one is anything to go by, these need to have a wider release. Because we need more prominent UK juices. The market is flooded with American juices at the moment. That's not a bad thing. There's a lot of good juices out there, but the UK side seems to be a bit quiet. I mean, you got your Chef's Vapor, you got your Vape Monkey, you got your Vaping King, and you got various others. Oh, you got Boom Juice, of course. But Britain doesn't seem to shout about their juices as much as America. And I think that a lot of the British market could have a bigger British market if they just shoot themselves off a little bit more. Right, anyway, lemon. I'm going to go down. I'm not starting that one off at 4.75. I'm going to start this one off at 42.4, which is 3.8 volts. Here we go. Oh, it's nice again. It's really nice. Vapor production is just as good as the first one. Throat hit once again. No throat hit, and that does surprise me because this is quite a tart lemon. This is quite a, but it's a creamy one. With the cheesecake added into it, it kind of comes out more like a lemon curd. And I used to love lemon curd as a kid. You get your toast, you smear your lemon curd on top of it. Oh, if that was me in heaven, I could eat that all day. Not really getting any biscuit base off this one. But I don't care, because the lemon cheesecake part of it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Nose that exhale just enhances that lemon. It's nothing overpowering again. They're all working and playing nicely together. Oh, that is good. So, alright, maybe I would have liked to have actually got a bit of the biscuit base in at the end of that. not really getting that is the lemon curdy cheesecakey taste is everything for this flavour. But it's good. It's, oh, I'm gonna go up, and I can tell it's 70% VG because I'm starting to get a runny nose. So if I do a sniffle in a minute, please excuse me. But I'm gonna take up to 47 watts, which is 4 volts, and I am gonna have to have a little, sorry, oh, drippy nose. The lemon flavour in this one is a lot more subtle than the raspberry is in the raspberry cheesecake. But it's not a bad thing. Oh, that's nice. Get it right there, right along the front edge of your tongue. That's where that lemon sits. And because every time your tongue touches part of your mouth, it activates it again. The cheesecake is more the exhale on this one that comes through very strong on the exhale. You get it mixed in with the lemon on the inhale, but the cheesecake does flow out on the exhale. Oh, but it's nice. Oh. I'll go up again. I'll go up to 4.5. I'm going to skip that 4.2 one on this one. I'm going to go up to 4.5. So 60 watts, 4.5. Actually, when you can see me again, as you can see, yeah, Cloud Chaser's going to be happy. Flavour Hounds are going to be happy. Dessert lovers are going to be happy. Fruit lovers are going to be happy. There's a lot of happy people with this juice. Oh, just like the raspberry, the higher up you go, the more the fruit does really start to zing through. It's taken on a slightly sharper edge now, but then that does get nicely smoothed off by the cheesecake. Yeah, it's superb. I'll do one last one at 475. At 66.6 watts. Here we go. To be fair, on this one, that high up, the lemon gets to a point where it's actually too bitter, it's too sharp. So I wouldn't advise going up that high, not as high as the raspberry. The raspberry you can go up a little bit higher. But all in all, that is two very top-notch desserts. If you like your cheesecake, go over to Barron's Facebook page and get hold of a bottle. If I remember rightly, I can't remember the prices. I think it was something like at the moment £10 for 30ml. It's a superb price. Barron, I really want to see you expand this. I really want to see you in shops. I want to see an online presence other than Facebook for this juice, because the raspberry is an absolute corker, and the lemon is going to be a classic in its own right. It's very creamy, but it's very curdy. You kind of get an impression of texture, because it tricks the brain into thinking what you're tasting you're actually eating and not actually vaping. Yeah, I can't rate them any higher than that. They are really superb juices. Yeah, so on that note, that brings me to the end to another edition of The Good, The Bad, The Ugly. If you have enjoyed what you've watched today, my name's been Darren Stone. Please like, share, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back with you again very soon with some more reviews. Goodbye.